NBA Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games, so a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Ibaka is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Hill in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here's Russell. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And the rejection by Ibaka. Giannis dishes to Hill. And the rejection by Towns. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Phoenix. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
Edwards can't hit. Giannis passes to Hill. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Pass to Gobert. Anderson outside. He kicks it to Russell. Towns trying to get open. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Middleton against Anderson, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Giannis inside. Towns on him. Shot clock at 6.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Hill. To the inside. Ibaka takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Russell. Anderson passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Russell from long range. They get it back. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Anderson against Middleton. Now here's Connaughton. Pass to Middleton. Stolen by Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And he makes both free throws. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Now here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 5. Ibaka. Gobert pulls it in.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Towns. The second effort, and Gobert with the lay-in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Connaughton. It's back to Hill. Now Connaughton. In the corner, Middleton with it. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards passes to Towns. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Towns. Connaughton with it. Middleton looking it over. Hill has the open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Russell passes to Gobert. Over Ibaka. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's
Finishing with force. Whoa!
shook that building all the way up. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in his last outing. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Now here's Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Towns finds Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Russell, no luck.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. The baseline J. And he hits the jump shot. Giannis has got his second bucket.
You know, I know Giannis would rather get inside, but he's got the touch to make the mid-range shot, and he needs to take it when it's available.
Russell kicks to Anderson. And the pass to Towns. He dishes it to Edwards. Shoots over Connaughton. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bucks trail by 7. Outside Hill. Back to Connaughton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the definition of just a well-played basketball game. Very hard to find any weak spots in that performance.
Yep, the final score really does tell the story. I mean, everything came together nicely for them.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now here's Allen, 6 to shoot. On the wing, Ingles. It's hauled in by Noel.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now, here's Ingles after Taurean Prince's miss. Here's Noel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
The first free throw is good. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the three by Minnesota. Matthews with the bounce pass. Passes it to Portis. Can they get it? Prince with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Matthews. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Man, nice to watch Matthews rise up with confidence. Superb at getting good position close to the rim.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's McLaughlin. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Allen inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Noel. He's got 5. Out to the wing. Here's Reed. Prince trying to free himself up. Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Portis, the pass to Matthews. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you know, Wesley Matthews has made himself an efficient scorer who also has gained a reputation as a good defender.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long they've struggled to be competitive, but recently I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Both free throws good from Matthews. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
First one falls for him. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Now here's Matthews. 9 points last game out. The wide open look here for Ingles. Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 14. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. And here's Reed. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections. And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Shoot two. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gobert against Portis. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Anderson after the miss from Bobby Portis. Edwards can't hit. Bucks trail by 14. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Middleton with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Took him no time at all on that one. Middleton's got his first basket of the night.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
Anderson's shot is off. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Buries it down low. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it could still be tough to stop.
Bucks trail by 12. Antetokounmpo kicks to Hill. It's Matthews on the wing. The 8-footer and the rejection by Towns. To the middle. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Middleton against Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Now, here's Edwards. He's guarded close, and Russell gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And the Bucks with some changes. Ibaka comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. Now here's Middleton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Hill inside. He's guarded by Russell.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Towns for 3. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Hill. Misses and the dry spell continues. Minnesota leading by 18. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
And Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Edwards looking it over. Out left to the wing. Russell passes to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he makes the first. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And Gobert drops them both.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's rebounded by Towns.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Giannis. Gobert can't hit. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gobert against Ibaka. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Right side Towns. Over onto Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hill. Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Noel in for Kyle Anderson. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Bucks. Both free throws good from Hill. Timberwolves leading by 16. Also looking it over. Dishes it to Towns. Ingles against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Russell with the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Giannis passes to Ingles. Out to the right wing. Outside Hill. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Connaughton. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Connaughton's got 7.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Edwards. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Some changes for Minnesota. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Allen subbed in for Hill. Good! And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now Ingles. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Here's Lopez. Reed with the block. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Here's McLaughlin. And there's the pass to Noel. Now here's Prince. Kicks it to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. That shot off. Good work defensively by Ingles. Connaughton with it. 7 points in the game. Knocked loose and stolen by Prince. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Down low, stolen by Allen. Here's the break. And here's Ingles outside. Tries again. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Allen.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Noel. He's got 5. And here is McDaniel for the 3. Now here's Connaughton. Pass to Allen. Stolen by McDaniels. One-on-one fast break. Offensive rebound. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Ibaka. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Pat Connaughton. The free throw drops from McDaniel.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Allen. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Allen kicks to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Launches it. Ingles can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince, and it's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Lopez. Minnesota with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Noel. He kicks to McDaniels. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Russell, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hill's checked in. Reed the pass to Russell. Over Hill. And it's Russell missing. Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Matthews. Now the pass to Portis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Nice shot by Portis.
Matthews taking advantage of the attention he draws on offense to find an open teammate.
Outside Russell. with 4 seconds on the clock, and he lays it up and in. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They are leading by 12. How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Bucks?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow in offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Brook Lopez is out there with Hill, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Passes it to Hill. Now Middleton. Bucks passing it around. A jump hook. Hill, no good. Minnesota leading by 14. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
Now Edwards. Anderson passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Middleton against Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Lopez. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far. Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Towns up top. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, that's an area that you like to see in Towns' aggressiveness, making a concerted effort to stay in attack mode.
Bucks trail by 14. Middleton outside. Hill up top. He's guarded by Russell. Out to Ibaka. Releases from 15. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Lopez. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high-percentage shots.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Middleton kicks to Hill. Driving inside. That shot no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
That's a 2 from Towns. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Middleton outside. Pass to Connaughton. Hill with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hill's experience on display there, doing a nice job handling the physical contact and drawing the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hill. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hill against Russell. Pass to Edwards. And there's the goal. That was something to see.
Good. We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 16. Tipped away. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Now off the inbound. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Middleton the pass to Hill. With the drive. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Towns. 11 points in the game. And the layup falls. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Towns. That one doesn't drop. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Milwaukee, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the first one drops. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves leading by 17. Here is Russell. He's got 7. To the inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Portis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Edwards passes to Russell. Towns high post. Anderson outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Second chance shot. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 19. Russell with it. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if he gets looked that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince comes in for Towns. And it's Noel in for Anderson. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Ingles is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And here is Hill. The pass to Ingles. Hill against Russell. Down low. Here's Connaughton. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. That's good from Connaughton. Now, here is Russell. 7 points in the game. Outside, Edwards. Passes it to Noel. Back to Edwards. Looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And, G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Edwards drops them both. Now Hill. Pass to Connaughton. Hill deciding where to go with it. Over Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Nice job that time from Hill drawing the foul. His quick release is really hard to catch up with on defense.
Both free throws good from Hill. Here's Russell. He's got 7. Pass to Noel. Giannis against Prince. Outside Russell. The tray. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Connaughton with it. He's got 11. Giannis passes to Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Russell against Hill. The pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Noel's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Ingles after the basket by Minnesota. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot from the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Minnesota leading by 17. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. And stolen by Prince. Edwards kicks to Russell. Off target from outside.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Ingles. And here is Connaughton. There's the dish to Giannis. Pass to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Hill inside. Funded by Reed. Hill, no good. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
It's back to Hill. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And it's 8 points for George Hill.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Russell kicks to Edwards. The pass to Reed. Here's Noel. He's defended by Connaughton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First free throw is good. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Both good from the line that time. 1:21 left to play in the third. Hill inside. Russell's there. Hill finds Portis. No good on the triple.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Prince outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Takes the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bucks trail by 21. Outside Hill. Six on the shot clock. Here's Portis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Russell passes to Noel. Out to Russell. Passes it to Reed. Lopez with the steal. Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And here's Russell. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 18. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's keep grinding. Keep getting stuff. The offensive coach. See if we can move it a little bit more against the rush and then drive it, move it, catch it, shoot it.
Clearly he wants his guys, Greg, to work harder on offense.
And I love what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it, and eventually something positive will happen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And Towns drops them both. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Here's Towns following the basket by Chris Middleton. Towns dishes to Edwards. Russell left side. No good from the wing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Up top, Russell. He's guarded by Hill. Towns trying to get open.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now, here is Hill. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. 6 to shoot. Ibaka outside. Middleton inside the three-point line. The wing jumper off target. Timberwolves leading by 19. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Outside Towns. Lopez against Gobert. The offensive rebound. Good D by Lopez. And so he'll bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. Inside. Here's Hill. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anderson against Middleton. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Connaughton following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Lopez finds Connaughton. Out to Ibaka from outside the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 21. Anderson outside. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
They get it again. The shot's good.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
Now here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. There's the pass to Ibaka. Trying to get open is Lopez. Ibaka, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 21. Here's Anderson. Makes it off the glass. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Now here is Hill. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The feed to Middleton over Anderson. Middleton can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Gobert the pass to Towns. Over Ibaka. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
Towns with the steal. Right wing. Edwards the bounce pass. Right side Towns. Over Hill. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half. Now Hill. He kicks it to Middleton. It's back to Hill. Passes it to Middleton. To the inside. Ibaka. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Hill finds Connaughton. Now Lopez. Middleton the pass to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Lopez outside. They could use a bucket. The rebound by Anderson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG.
Take a break. Take a break.
Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Gobert. Austin Rivers comes in for Anderson. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And so he hits both. Here is Carter. Outside Matthews. Carter looking around. Over in the corner, Allen. Goes up the baseline. And again, the Bucks miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Forbes dishes to Rivers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
The first free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Matthews passes to Carter. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls coming off Carter's feed.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's McLaughlin. He feeds it to Rivers. Kicks it to Forbes. Back to Rivers. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And here's Carter following the three from Austin Rivers. Here's McLaughlin. Stolen by Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's McLaughlin. It's Rivers on the wing. Pass to Pascal. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Forbes. And they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Now here is Carter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Carter. Pass to Forbes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
Allen kicks to Carter. A baseline J. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. And the pass to Rivers. To the middle. Here's Forbes. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
Allen outside. Pass to Matthews. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Rivers. Shoots over Matthews. Rivers can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against Milwaukee.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Karl Anthony Towns.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's McLaughlin after Wesley Matthews' score. Reed the pass to McLaughlin. Goes up on the high post, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's McLaughlin. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Rudy, another strong performance for you guys. How good is this team playing right now?
We're playing great. You know, it's all about our defense. You know, when we play defense, when we focus, we communicate, and after we get easy stuff on the offensive end.
Rudy, a great win. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.